Hiya, it's me Donna, I'm back again. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're someone who's been here before and come back, welcome to you and thank you for coming back. Today, it's another video about things that I don't understand. So, if you're new to my channel is quite random. I'll talk about eBay. I've just done a video about top cashback because I did one before and I accidentally deleted it, so I've just done it again. What else? Charity shop hauls, just random. My video is so random, which is why all these things that I don't understand are going to be random. Like the last one that I did was completely random. And if I can remember, I will put the card things up. I'm going to have a go at doing this card. You know, when you see people at the top of the screen have got click this. So I'll have to use my laptop for that because at the moment I'm on my phone. So I'm going to have an attempt at that, at doing my last video about things that I didn't understand. So over the past 2 weeks or so, I've been writing little things down on my phone about things that I just make no sense to me, and why hasn't no one gone on Dragon's Den and invented this, because it's like cash waiting on the table if somebody invents it. Like it says, when somebody invents a pill to make calories disappear, they'll be a billionaire, but obviously Weight Watchers and Slimming World won't be happy about that, so I don't think that's ever going to happen, not in my lifetime. So I'm just going to grass somebody up. I'm going to throw somebody under the bus here. I asked a friend at work the other day when I was showing him my list, and I said to give me, have you got any ideas about anything that you don't understand? I said, basically, anything you don't understand and is really stupid. And he says, you? He says, you? I'm like, you? I said, I'm grassing on you. So anyway, I'm grassing on him. I won't give his name because that's just mean, even though he was mean to me. So apparently I'm stupid and he doesn't understand me, so that's fine, fair enough. So I'll go through my list now. Like it says, if you've watched me before, you'll know that the app that I use only works like every 10 minutes. I don't know why. So if every 10 minutes I'm going to stop it and have to restart it. I've given up even trying to figure it out now. So my first thing that I don't understand is, why don't they invent items of clothing for your face? Now I know they have the burkas, but obviously that's not for warmth. That's, I don't know what that reason is for. Like I say, I don't mean to offend anybody. That's just one of them things, isn't it? You know what I mean. But I know we have balaclavas in the army and that, don't they? But you're not allowed to wear them in public, and I don't think, to be honest, that would be very good for your skin either, because they're quite woolly, aren't they? You know, and I've got quite sensitive skin. If I use anything slightly scented on my face, I come out in spots. So the other, like I said, the only option we got is balaclavas to keep your face warm. Why hasn't somebody invented, even if it's like I suppose it's like what you know, when people are in quarantine and they wear a white suit with a plastic guard on. I suppose they could invent something like that for when you're out and about to keep you warm. But as of yet, nobody's done that. So that's something that I don't understand, why somebody hasn't invented something to keep your face warm, because sometimes it gets that cold I can hardly feel my face, like, you know. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. Why hasn't someone been on Dragon's Den and gone, I've invented this? Because I'll buy it, unless it's a silly price, obviously. If it's a really stupid price, I'll wait till somebody copies it and buy it off eBay cheaper. So that's my first thing that I don't understand. My second thing, and I'm trying to look off my phone, but it's really, really small writing. Why don't they invent quiet drills? I know Liam did give me a reason why drills can't be quiet, but it makes no sense to me why drills can't be quiet. Why do they have to be so loud? It's just like, what's the other thing? Drills, why are they so loud? And you know, when you have wires for your aerials on your for your TV, I mean, we haven't at the moment because we've got fibre optic. But why, if they can invent Wi-Fi where they can get the signals from your router to your laptop upstairs and to your phones and stuff when you're on Wi-Fi, why do people still have to use wires for the aerials and cables? I don't understand cables, you know, at the back of the telly. It's like spaghetti bloody junction. It just does my head in. I just don't understand why we've got all these wires. It just unnecessary, and it looks a bloody mess. So that's my other one. So that's drills. There's no need for them to be that loud. And wires and stuff. Why can't everything be Wi-Fi? If they can do Wi-Fi for, like I said, for your laptops, they should be able to do Wi-Fi for everything now. Which kind of actually, basically printers. My printer there is a Wi-Fi one. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It depends what mood it is. It's in even, not it is. So sometimes my printer works. So that's something I don't understand. Printers. How come one day it'll work and the next day it won't? That is a mystery to me. And ink. Why is ink so expensive still? I mean, my printer for what I use for eBay and that is a thermal printer. So that doesn't use ink. So why can't they just use normal printers like that then? Why, if you're going to pay a fortune for ink, it just doesn't make sense to me why it's so expensive. You'd think it would come down in price now, but it doesn't seem to have. This one, right, I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before or whether it's a case of I've moaned about it that many times when I've gone to parties and that. When you go to a party and there's a buffet, why is there no vol au vents anymore? There just doesn't seem to be any vol au vents. I mean, sometimes there's samosas, and don't get me wrong, I like samosas, but I like vol au vents. And if you don't know what a vol au vent is, I'm going to put a picture here. Because when I mentioned it to somebody the other day, they didn't know what a vol au vent was. I was shocked. You know, how can you not know what a bloody vol au vent is? Like, you know, and it's like, you know, when you get to a party, either a wedding reception or something like that, or somebody's birthday party, and you're standing right next to the buffet and you're starving and it's still got all the cling film on, like, you know, and you're eyeing it up and down and you're looking for all the goodies and there's no vol au vents, but you're like, okay, there's cheese on a stick and stuff like that with a bit of pineapple. And then the DJ shouts out, oh, you know that the buffet's open, and you don't want to be the first there, do you? Although you're starving, you have to be a bit discreet, don't you? You have to let a few other people go first. Normally the kids don't give a damn, do they? Like, you know. But it's like, so there's a DJ. Hello, just to let you know. You know, that's what I do. Well, when I hear DJs, I can't understand them. All I hear is the buffet's open. That's a really bad impression of a DJ. So if you're a DJ, no offence, you know, but we can't understand you. Please read properly in future. Yeah, so buffets. If you're going to have a party, can you get some vol au vents, please? Because I've said to Liam, when I die, I'm not having a funeral. I don't want a funeral. You don't have to have them. I didn't know that. I thought you had to, but you don't have to have a funeral. So I says, when I die, just have a little party. Make sure there's money behind the bar for everyone to have a drink free, and there better be vol au vents, because if there's no vol au vents at my wake, I'll be bloody haunting you. So when I die, if anybody who knows me comes to the wakey bit, not the funeral, because I ain't having one, you can have some nice vol au vents and there'll be free booze. But there's an offer you can't refuse. So I'm going to stop this a sec because it's nearly getting on. Believe it or not, I am actually looking in the right place now, but I just had a look back at that bit that I just done, and it looks like I'm looking at myself, but I'm actually trying to look in the right spot. So I do apologise if it looks as if I'm talking to the top of your head, because you know when you get people and you're like, they're looking all round and you're like, have I got something on my face? You know, I am trying to look in the right place. So I got this a bit mixed up. I forgot to mention about birds. Why don't birds crash into each other? Because you see them all flying around, and it's something about, they had a little look. Oh, hang on, what's going on? Where's my page gone? Hang on. It's disappeared. I'm going to do it again. Hang on a sec. Why don't birds bump into each other? So let me just see the answer again. And it's something about, they always gear, so gear to the right. I don't know. So apparently that's the answer to that one, which seems a bit odd, but they don't bump into each other because they gear to the right. So why some of them got like some sort of death wish when they try and kill themselves in front of a car? They either try and go under the wheels or over the windscreen. And pigeons are just a bloody, they're a pain in the arse. Pigeons are. They wait till last minute before they fly off, right? You know. So that's sort of my answer to that one, because they go to the right, but Well, what happens if you get somebody who doesn't know the right from the left? You know, because some people don't, you know. Sometimes, when you first having driving lessons, when they go turn left and turn right, and you'd have to have a little think about it, you know. So obviously the birds are not as thick as me, so they know the rights. So the next one is, people who do the lottery. People who do the lottery and then say, you see him on telly saying, it's not going to change me, I'm still going to get to work. Why do the lottery then? I thought the whole point of doing the lottery is so you don't have to get to work. So you can basically live the life you want to live, you know, and buy nice cars and buy nice houses and go on nice holidays. Why the hell would you want to get to work, your normal job, when you don't need to? And if there's anybody who's watching this who's won the lottery, if you don't want the money, there's plenty of people who do. You know, give it to charity. If you don't want it, well, I'm going to move that there. You can see all the mess on the side then, so I'll just move that back. So you don't want to see the mess, you just want to see the white bit. You don't want to know that there's a pile of clothes there that need to be put away. So yeah, why do the lottery if like I said, the whole point, isn't it, to change your life? So they annoy me and I don't understand them. So the next question, not the next question, the next one is, right, now I heard this even on the telly. I can't even talk. Not on the telly, on the radio even. Basically, it's a question that was supposed to be asked in an interview. And you can Google it. It is on Google. I'll see if I can remember it now. Basically, you're a driver of a car and the car's only got 2 seats for you and a passenger. There's 3 people at a bus stop and it's pouring down with rain. The first person at the bus stop is your best friend who saved your life and do anything for you. The second person is the love of your life. Well, you don't know it's your love. Well, you do know it's your love of life, but obviously that's the person. And the next person there is an elderly person who basically looks like they're going to kick the bucket. They look really, really ill. Who do you give the lift to? So I'm going to answer that question at the end of this video. If I forget, I'll have to write it on the bottom. But basically, that's a stupid question that's been asked in interviews. I don't know if it's some team building rubbish. So my point was on this one, although I've had my full-time job for a long, long time, when I went back after having my son, I only went a few days a week. And to make up my money, I had weekend jobs, like, you know. And it's just a stupid questions you just, well, to me, stupid questions you get asked. I mean, the one woman asked me, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? And I'm like, I don't care. You know, and I was quite, she gave me the job actually, but it was like, I says, to be honest, I don't even know what I'm doing next week. I says, this is just, it was like for a Saturday job. You know, I says, I don't really know what I'm doing one day to the next, so I haven't even thought that far ahead. But I just thought, I can understand they've got a little tick list to tick off, but yeah, I just don't understand silly questions like, why do you want this job? Well, because I want the money, obviously, like, you know. And what do you know about this company? And I'm like, I know you've got to go through the procedure and all that, and they've got the little tick list they've got to tick off and all that, but I'm just like, can I just have the job? Have I got the job or not? You know. So I'm going to, like, so the answer to that question, if you haven't already Googled it, I'll answer it at the end. So the next one is men's toilets, urinals. I don't understand them. I mean, I understand it's quicker for a bloke to go to the toilet and that, like, but it just seems really bizarre to get to the toilet and have someone standing next to you going to the toilet as well. I mean, for blokes, I suppose it's normal to you. You don't think nothing of it. But I don't think I'd want to wee with another person right next to me, if I'm honest. It just seems a bit weird. But I know in bloke land, it's normal. And B-days, they just seem dirty. You know? I don't know anyone. Oh, I do know one person with a bidet. He says when he bought his house, it was in his house and he uses it to wash his feet in. But it just seems a bit weird having water splashed up your backside. So I don't understand them. So the next one is cotton buds. I always thought cotton buds were for cleaning out your ears, but apparently they're not. You're not supposed to put them in your ears. So I'm like, well, the only other thing I use them for, if I'm honest, is when I get a bit of mascara down there to wipe it off. But I don't understand the point of them then. If that's the only two uses, you're not supposed to put them in your ears, and the only other use is to get your makeup bits off. I don't even see the point in them, you know. But I use them all the time. I've got a drawer full of them for my ears. So the next one is, this is probably a bit of a daft one. You know, when you're trying to lose weight and you're trying to be really good, and there's cakes or sweets or chocolates because they're everywhere, and somebody offers you one, and if you're like me, you've got zero willpower, and you go, no thank you. And I go, oh, go on, just one. And you go, no, thank you. And they ask you again, and that's it then, like, you know, willpower's all out the window, and I won't stop at one. But I was thinking about this, right? Say someone was a smoker, and they were trying to stop smoking, and the smoker come along and said, do you want a cigarette? And they go, no, thank you, I'm trying to give up. They wouldn't keep asking them, would they? Well, I'm not a smoker, so I wouldn't know. But would that person keep saying to them, oh, go on, just have one. Just have one. Why not? Just have one. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a smoker. If you're a smoker and you're trying to give up, do people keep trying to push cigarettes on you? I don't know. I just find me trying to lose weight, I've got zero willpower and I only have to sniff a chocolate and I'm on it. So somebody only has to ask me twice and that's it. I've got to have whatever they're offering. But I just kind of wish people, when somebody says no, I know they mean well, I know it's not to be spiteful or anything, but I just kind of think people wouldn't be feeders. I said to Liam the other day, you're a bloody feeder you are. Keep coming back with your galaxies. You know, I like galaxies. I prefer dairy milk, but if a galaxy's there, I'll eat that as well. So the next one is joggers. I ain't got a problem with joggers as such. The only issue I have with joggers is sometimes in the morning I see them jogging and it's really, really dark. And I kind of think it's a little bit dangerous, you know. I wouldn't want to go out that time of day anyway. Running I wouldn't want to do because it hurts my knees. But and some of them I see with earphones. I mean, they're called headphones, earphones, same thing, you know. And some of them I see they've got their earphones in and I just think it seems a little bit dangerous, you know, because there's murderers around, you know, and cars, and I just think it seems dangerous. But obviously I suppose being as a jogger they can run fast, so if anything happens at least they can leg it. So again, I've got to stop this. So next one, self-service tills. Now I like using self-service tills because I'm not really a people person, and sometimes I'm not in the mood for a chitty chat at the till. Sometimes I am, but sometimes I just want to get me stuff and go. I know I'm a miserable bugger, but why don't you get a discount? Really? I mean, the shops have like cut all the staff and they've got all these self-service tills. I mean, some of them, the one I went in the other day, WH Smith, there was no staff there at all. Well, they were talking behind me somewhere, but all they had on was a self-service till. So if you're cutting down on staff shops, why are you not giving the customers a little bit off then? Because you're obviously saving loads of money by taking away all your staff, which when you think about it is wrong. It's like I said, I know I'm not a people person, you know, you may have guessed, but some people like to have a little chat when they go to the shops. I said sometimes when I'm in the mood for chatting, I am quite chatty, but sometimes I'm not very chatty. So it's like they've took that option away from the customers and put people out of jobs. And then to add insult to injury, they don't even give the customers a discount. So that's something I don't agree with. If you're going to get rid of all your staff and make people do their own bloody shopping, you should give us a discount. So the next one is, I'm trying to look, like I said, my writing's really small. Greggs. Now, as you know, I'm a big Greggs fan because the food's nice. But why are they charging you 5p for a paper bag? I thought all this charging for bags was for plastic bags and all that. So why are you charging us 5p for the world's smallest bag? That just seems ridiculous. And I don't get it. Really don't get it. Anyway, so that, what was the other thing? The other day I went in there and they had the sign up saying there was, at the moment they haven't got the vegan sausage rolls. So I says to the lady, what they like, if you tasted them. She says, yeah, she tasted them before, but obviously not in this shop. They are not. She says, and I says, are they the same price as the normal ones? Now, I don't know this yet because I haven't seen one in the shop. And she says, yes. And I'm like, well, how can they be the same price as the normal ones, because aren't they plant-based? I don't know. She didn't really have an answer, and I ain't really got an answer. I don't know. Like it says, I haven't been in a shop and seen one. The one that I went in, they still hadn't got them in stock. So when they have them in stock, I'm going to see if they are the same price as the normal sausage rolls. Because I'm trying to be a bit more healthy, you know, and I'm trying to eat less meat. But at the moment, it's not going well because we went to McDonald's drive-through and they had a veggie deluxe and it was revolting. You know, it was like sprouts and something else, poo. You know, it was really horrible, but I was starving and I ate it, but I did not enjoy it one bit. So I'm sorry, McDonald's, but if that's the best you can do, you can bloody keep it. So next time I go to Greggs, if they've got the vegan sausage roll, I'm going to give that a go. And when we go to Asda shopping later, I'm going to get some nuggets and stuff like that, and just try again at all the other stuff, because last time when I tried that quad stuff, that was disgusting. Never tasted anything so revolting in my whole life. So hopefully now everything's a bit more green, isn't it? Like, you know, everyone's into this vegan, so I'm going to try that, mainly because the less calories. The less calories, and I'm trying to think of another reason. I've got to be honest, it's for selfish reasons, because I'm trying to lose weight, and if eating this healthy stuff helps, then, which it should do, because everybody says it does, I'm going to give it a go. Another go, but not from McDonald's. You can keep your veggie burger deluxe rubbish. So the next thing is clocks. Why do we still have to do the clocks back and forth? It just confuses me sometimes, because we leave it now. Liam does all the clocks in the house, because if we both try and do it, none of us know what time it is. But why are we still doing it? I don't know why we're still doing it. So the next item I've got on my list is the saying, work smarter, not harder. Now, I understand the theory behind it, but surely if you're smart, you'll be working smarter anyway. Who is it aimed at? I don't get it. At the end of the day, like I said, if you're smart, you know how to work smarter, but if you're not the brightest tool in the box, you can't do it. So it just makes no sense logically. Why would you work harder when you don't need to? So that don't make sense to me at all. So the next one is public toilets. Why is there hardly any public toilets about? They keep banging on about the death in the high street, and they're right. The high street's very quiet, but most of them now. We went to Harborne the other day and I couldn't see no public toilets anywhere, which means you have to go into a cafe to use a toilet, and obviously you can't just go in and leg itching. You have to buy something from the cafe, because it's rude to just go in and use the toilet. So you go in, have something to eat and a cup of tea, and if you're anything like me, 10 minutes after a cup of tea, I need the toilet again. So it's like a vicious circle. So why don't they, not the government, the council, put more toilets? If you want us to go to the high street, get rid of the bloody stupid parking charges and put some more public toilets in, please. That would be very nice. If you live in Harborne and you know where the public toilets is, can you let me know, because I couldn't see them. I don't go to Harborne very often, although I drive through it quite a lot. It's the first time I've actually been shopping there for a while. I went to charity shops and couldn't see any public toilets. So the next one is dry clean only clothes. Why do they invent clothes that are dry clean only? And then you've got to spend money getting them dry clean, but I ain't doing that. Like I say, if you've watched my videos before, you know I buy a lot of my stuff from Chat One, nearly all my, apart from undies, obviously. 99.9% of my clothing, like this top that I've got on, is all from charity shops. And if it says dry clean only, it's still going in the washing machine, because it just seems ridiculous. Why even bother making clothes that are dry clean only? We're not made of money. We're not bloody Rockefeller people. Like, you know, just stop making them. I don't like them. And it will grieve me paying dry cleaner person to clean them. I think I've only paid it a few times, and I moaned proper big time because it just seemed like a lot of money. So the next one is, this is a weird one about people are allowed to park on your drive. If you Google it, it is a thing. Apparently, if you come home from work and somebody's parked actually on your drive, legally, there's nothing you can do about it. They're allowed to do it. They're not allowed to block your drive so you can't get out. But I could come home from work one day, somebody could be actually parked on my drive and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, that's going to go down well. Can you imagine it? When the police come round and they go, "Excuse me, Mrs. Bean, can you explain why all the windows have got put through and all the tyres are slashed?" And I'm like, I have not got no idea. I don't know. Like, you know, they'd only do it bloody once. We're a bloody cheek parking on somebody else's drive. That's so cheeky. You just don't do it, do you? But apparently people can do it and there's nothing you can do legally. You know. So the next one is, where am I? Is this the last one? I think this is the last one, and I'm at 8 minutes, so hang on a sec. There's actually a couple more. When I read down my list, I accidentally jumped and missed some. So next one is shorts. Men who wear shorts in no matter what weather, normally postmen. Postmen seem to be the main culprit at this. Yeah, I'm not a big short. My legs, I don't wear shorts anyway. I've got proper chunky legs and I ain't wearing shorts, even when it's hot. But I just confuses me sometimes when you just see people in shorts standing at the bus stop or walking around and it's freezing cold, like, you know. But so yeah, shorts. So the next one is custard slices, and I'll put a picture there of a custard slice. You all know what a custard slice is, but I wish they'd change the design of them, because you can't eat them properly without looking like a complete slob. You know, they're really awkward to eat. What I find they are, I love them, but they're the kind of thing that makes you look like a complete slob. Half of it goes down. But yeah, so I wish the custard slice manufacturer people would design them slightly easier so you can actually eat them. And yeah, this is the next one, and I have to remember to tell you about that question thing as well. So the last one is toenails. I like painting my fingernails, not toenails. My hands look really pale, don't they, compared to my face? Yeah, that's odd, isn't it? I look really... Anyway, we'll ignore that. But toenails, I just don't understand what's the point in them. Like, you know, I mean, at the moment, because I've got a bit of a belly, bending down to try and cut them is a bit of a mission, like. And I'm always getting holes in my socks because I can't be bothered to cut my toenails. And Liam moans, he says it's like sleeping with bloody Wolverine with your toenails. So sometimes they get a bit long, and then I can't think, why are you even there anyway, toenail? You serve no purpose. I mean, when you think about it, feet in general, why bother having toes? Why didn't he just give us like pigeon foot, you know, just something to keep us balanced? There doesn't seem any reason for toes, because yeah, they just seem pointless. So yeah, so that's my list of things that I don't understand. And the answer to my, sorry, I haven't gotten it. I just got a bit of an itchy head. I notice I do that quite a lot, scratch my head. The answer to that stupid question about who would you give the lift to? You give the lift, no, hang on, I get it wrong. You give the car keys to your best friend, and your best friend goes and takes the elderly person home, and then you get on the bus with the love of your life. I don't know how they come to that answer. I don't know if it's some team building, see how logically you can come up with an answer, but it's just like that, and it sometimes you can't think, who makes up these questions? Somebody with too much time on their hands. It's like sometimes when, say if you go onto a website or something, and one day the website's okay, and the next day it's had a complete change around, somebody's changed the whole website round, and you're kind of like, is that just somebody with nothing else to do just thought, you know what, I'll change this website round to really, really annoy people so they won't be able to find it. Like when you go in shops, isn't it? And what was in one aisle before is now completely in a different aisle. But again, I suppose that's all these tactics in it. You get these experts, you know, who make these decisions on our behalf. And I'm like, just leave the stuff where it was. Stop moving your stuff around in your shop because it's annoying. So that's all my items now. I think that's everything that I've gone through. If there's anything you agree with or disagree with, let me know. Or if there's anything you can think of that would be worthwhile doing a video about, or you know, if you can think of any other things that you don't understand and you'd want me to talk about it on a video and give you a shout out, just comment down below. Like it says, everything I say is just my opinion. It's just meant in fun. It's not meant to be serious. So if I've offended anyone, it's completely not meant to. Who was it? Ricky Gervais said, if you're offended by the joke, doesn't make, oh, hang on, I can't think of it. I'm going to have to put it there. Somebody put it on Instagram and I really liked it. It's basically, if you're offended, doesn't mean that you're right. You know, which is true. And people get offended by daft stuff, what I consider daft stuff. And then I get offended by stuff that other people don't think is offensive. Because that's why we're all human, isn't it? So thank you all for watching. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. If you're new and you want to subscribe, that would be brilliant. You get a thumbs up as well. So I'm going to try and do 2 videos a week, probably record them on the weekend and schedule them. Like I said, I've done a top cashback one again if anybody wants to watch that, because when I done the last one, it said there was 2 showing on my YouTube that for some reason, so I deleted what I thought was the one and I deleted both because I'd already wiped them off my phone. It completely vanished. So I learned not to do that again. So I'm going to try and do 2 videos a week. I have no idea what they're going to be about. It's what I think about in the week. It could be anything from eBay, reselling, what I bought from Poundland. If you've got any ideas, I don't think I'll do a house tour because yeah, I don't think you really want to see my house. It's an okay house, but you know, when you see some people do house tours and the houses are immaculate, you know, and like I said before, I'm like, does anyone actually live there? You've got 3 kids and you've got a white living room. I know I've got a white bedroom, but this is not the world's smallest room and it's my little space. I better get going. Like I say, if you're stuck to the end, thank you. You know, take care everyone. Have a good weekend, because it's Friday now and hopefully I'll be publishing this, uploading it later. So take care everyone, have a good weekend, and if you're going to any car boots or charity shops, get some good bargains, because there's lots to have. You just got to have a little bit of a mooch. Okay, bye. Yeah, and if you click the bell button as well, it will let you know when I've uploaded. Alright, I'm going now, see ya.